Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the UTEP Miners. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach Walden told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Cowboys ready to kick it away. First. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Miners offense will have the football first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. And the Miners in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Back to throw, it's Colson. Still looking, on the move. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Miners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to run for it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Thomas. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. What a disappointment. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The misfire on the 49-yard field goal attempt sets him up with pretty good field position at the 32. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He gave his receiver a chance, and it pays off. What a tremendous grab. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Running inside, it's Harris. Made a defender miss. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown.
He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Henry. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Makes the quick grab. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The Miners want to move quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. They'll run play action. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Colson. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the 1st down. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. And off to Jones. Might have a chance. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Miners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Miners! What a grab in the end zone for 6.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing the go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they tacked on the extra point. They go 83 yards on the drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them... ball, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. That's reeled in, it's Holman. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice.
There's a crease. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Richardson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Harris.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Running the red zone, it's Harris. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He might want another play. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, and they've got a little bit of space to operate, that's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite.
Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. A great catch and run for 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henry. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. But a little time, lets it go. Puts it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the RPO, complete. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert this off.
Snags it, and he's open.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Colson. It's complete to the right. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Miners have a lot of options on 2nd and inches.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million.
There's some room. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. The Miners are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Gets rid of it. Trying to barrel in. And they will score. Touchdown, UTEP.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And he makes the extra point. So an 82-yard drive there, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. The short hands, it's Harris. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Do you think that was a straight go, or they just sort of went with gut feel as to whether the defense was going to relax on that 4th and 1?
I don't know, but I know this. As a coach, I'm not giving a lot of freedom for gut will on their own side of the field if we're going to go for it on 4th down. I think they probably understood. Listen, it's 4th and 1. I like our chances to get 1 yard, and they went for it, and by the way, they got it.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Holden. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the 1st down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a catch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wyoming!
And that shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers, bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Henry. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Miners headed quickly to the line.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Looking for a man. It's Colson. Fires to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Miners will snap it on 1st and 10.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Miners are moving quickly down the field.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
The Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. And the Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the rim.
Got a little grass. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulls and fires complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, UTEP! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Complete to the right. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. He goes right back to the air. Snagged out of the air. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. The play action fake. Quarterback adapting. He turns it loose to the left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Open on the left side is Smith. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll run the counter. They didn't get anybody blocked, didn't fool anybody. They'll lose yardage, and it's 3rd down here late in the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with a look at Rutgers in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And it's the Scarlet Knights with a double-digit lead. You can't count out the opposition, but I'd say the defense looks awfully stout so far. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now over to your game inside the Sun Bowl. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And the Miners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He makes the grab. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on first down, second down, third down. It's a really good route. It's a safe route. Just takes a little bit of timing over the middle of the field. But, hey, again, getting it to a playmaker in space, always winning.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully. Could be an alley. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play.
No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. To the air, it's Colson. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. Third down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Miners will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And whistles as we stop play. A man down, they'll check on him. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And late in the football games, coaches are like, don't make the mistake in this offense.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Holman. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. Running inside, it's Harris. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. He's got the tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming. And that one will put them up here in the second half. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. The run inside. It's Jones. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Miners want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Colson. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
Man, this has been a fun one to watch, guys. This is quarterback play at a high level. It's fun to watch guys that are executing, that are going through their progressions, making big play after big play. Both these guys, you got to tip your cap, because the quarterback play so far today has been absolutely outstanding.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass.
Nice 1st down defense.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Got enough for the 1st. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st down for this offense. They're going to ride this running back. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, down on the UTEP sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Neutral zone infraction. Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. To the air, it's Colson. Makes the grab down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Miners are in the hurry up. Will try to get to the marker himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Miners decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Wyoming sideline, something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and cutting. As you know, he did get really banged up in that game last week despite the win, and he's going to have to fight through some bumps and bruises here today. I've got my eyes on him, and I will keep you posted down here from the field. Guys, back to you.
We'll see how they react. Back to the ground with the running back. Makes it past the marker. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Off play action. Under fire. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
It's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Red pass, it's complete. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. He'll pull it on the read. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Wyoming sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this.
Here's a little room there. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent.
Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Got enough space. Touchdown, Wyoming. And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
Wyoming, 42, UTEP, 24.
He'll bring it out. It's Ferguson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, it's...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Hauls it in. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Pocket breaking down.
Reese, never a doubt. Are you kidding me? He had a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guy...
Finding some room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the stomping has commenced. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Henry. He gets a block. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. The give.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field.
Maybe a crease. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Miners will hustle for the line.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Over the middle it's Smith. Shakes a man and he might take off. Touchdown Miners. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Showing off the arms. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Stopped again. At least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. And that was a bit of an ugly kick, but it was effective enough to somehow sneak into the left corner. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Colson. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Bringing the heat. Here's a throw downfield late. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready, but hot.
Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. With the clock running, this should be the final play. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.